Hello everyone, and welcome to the next episode of the Realm Showcase. Today, I'm doing something a little bit differently, as I don't have a guest. Partly it's due to logistical issues, because finding people who have a realm that's good enough to show off, that are willing to show it off, also have a good microphone, or a microphone that can talk, it's hard. So, in the meantime, so that I don't miss a week, because I do want to keep this consistent, I thought the place that I could do to fill time, whilst I keep looking for guests, would be to just show off my realm. So, that's what I'm going to be doing today. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys being here, because it does mean a lot. And with that out of the way, let's get to my realm. When you spawn in, the first thing you'll sort of see is just my chest monster that's sprawling. I do need to sort it out, but, you know, it's not like the craziest deal to me, because I don't really care. A lot of the things in here are just like building blocks or like wood or whatever. Like if you see here, it's got wood. Here, just a bunch, basically just a bunch of random stuff that I don't need. So I don't really care too much about sorting it out. Then I'll go in a clockwise. I'll do the surface and then I'll do underground. So yeah, there's that. Then in here, you know, nothing too crazy, and you've got my kind of okay, I guess, crop farm. I don't really use it, because the only thing I need tasks for are Source Girls, well, sorry, I misspoke. The only thing I need crops for is tasks, and I use Source's, like, task realm for that, because, like, maintaining it myself is just a big hassle, so I don't really need it, but, you know, it's good to have if they do a farming update or whatever. Potentially adding like custom crops or adding vanilla crops to them, because ages ago they did like a GIF or something that leaked it. Something I'd be down for, something I could really enjoy and get behind, and I don't know what farming needs, but it just isn't for me at the moment. Then you've got my sugarcane farm. It's never like, it's nothing crazy, but it's good just for having sugarcane, because I don't need tons and tons of it. In here you've got my turkeys. I was going to make a llama farm, and I still might, when they add mob flutes, which is something Energized has teased. I think spawning in like a supply drop, because you see this, and then you do this, and then you have 5 full rows of just extra items like potions and stuff. I think that's such an incredibly cool idea that I really want to, if it ends up becoming a reality, I think that's something I could do. Not even just for business, just purely for myself, because I think doing something like that is really awesome. Next, you've got my cactus farm. Once again, similar to my sugarcane farm. I just have it for it. Like, I don't need it. Got a bunch of bundles, but, you know. And then, finally, the last sort of thing I have over here is this old thing. So you've got a very small smelter. I was gonna have it funnel in things. I was gonna make a bamboo farm and a cactus farm to make this like an XP farm, but then I realized just it's so inefficient with how Origin Realms works with the blaze spawners and everything that I didn't need it. So I just sort of have this for when I need to smelt stuff, which is on occasion, but not too often, so it's not the craziest deal. And then I also have a shulker box here, which I genuinely forgot about. So I'm gonna, just so that I don't have an excess shulker box, I'm gonna whack those there, and then take this with me. You've got like a little concrete farm here, and just basically just a bunch of random stuff, because I don't know, I like having random items. Here, this is my arrow of harming that I got from a person ages ago, because there was a bug that happened, and that's sort of it for this area. I'll go up there and like in a bit. Over here is my pot place, so whenever I open up pots, I just open them up into here, just because I know that like rats spawn, and then I can deal with the rats and still harvest all of the valuable items. You've got my bear farm, don't do anything with that. This I really enjoy, so I'll leave it for a second. Over here, you've got the remnants of a stream. You've got this, which was gonna be my bear farm for when they find thing in fishing, but I don't really care anymore. And then, oh, let me dig this because I don't want to die. Oh, then here you've got my blaze farm. It takes a little while to get going, but once it does get going, it is really, really good. So, you know, I'm proud of it because it works really well, and I've got everything that I need to like properly, effectively enchant here. And as I said, I'll go to this on the way back because I'm really proud of it. And it's really cool. It's sort of like like I did a bit of work on it off stream, but it looks really cool now. Here, this is my like advent calendar thing, you know, just people. Oh, well, thank you, Ellie, for the diamonds. I never ended up really using this because I ended up moving it. You've got this, they don't drop feathers, and then you've got like a little snow globe build that I made. I might revamp this. I might like use this as the base of my winter build if they do like a winter build competition. I think this is a really good base, especially if you do a little bit more with it, take it a bit more vertically, maybe change up the build in here. But yeah, this is definitely a base that I'm proud of. Then that's sort of it. And then you've got this big outer wall. This is sort of like the outer encasing of my base that I want to work on. But you know, it takes a bit of time. And then this is a really cool system that I got some help from a player called Poglin with. It's basically a one-way gate. So you walk through and they're one way. So look, I want to go back. Nope, it's like it counts the entries basically. It's like a way to count population. Because if there's only one, if there's the only way out, you know. And I'll answer some questions on that, like I normally ask myself. Oh, sorry. I'll answer like a couple questions that I would ask my guests. First question is, when did I start playing Origin Realms? And playing Origin Realms and all that sort of stuff. And I started playing Origin Realms on the second day of beta. I missed out on alpha passes because they released at 5 AM on a school night. And, you know, so it kind of sucks, but I don't regret it. Like, I've been here for ages. I really like how Valentin did it. Was this? I think this was mine. Yeah, this was mine, and I tore down Valentin's because I needed space for that. But yeah, I started then, and I've just sort of kept up. As much of it's like there's struggles that Origin Realms goes through, like I like to keep up with it. Keep up with the project. And then here's the remnants of the shell, or just basically the shell of a present, because I did an advent calendar for Christmas last year. I just cut there because I went through and collected all the old prizes. I mean, whilst I'm doing a tour, I might as well do some realm tidying. So just put it all here, and I'll whack the prizes back in my ender chest. So yeah, I like how it turned out. I definitely could have done more with it, but you know, for how long ago it was and how I'd say how small my channel has grown. Not grown a bunch, but since then, you know, my channel has grown, and the content that I want to do is to a different like level. You know? But we'll go to this, which I'm really, really proud of, and it's my enchantment room, or like my gear room. So here is enough chests for every single enchantment in the game. As you can see, some of them aren't stocked up, some of them are stocked up, and then other ones are stocked up quite a bit. Which is cool. You know, you got a bunch of mending books, you got sharpness, impaling, sorry. You got sharpness books, like, because I want to do commissions for gear. Like, I want to sell platinum gear or relic gear for profit, because I think it's a really good way to make money. But it takes a lot of setup, because, you know, but once I get a bunch of every single book, then whenever I'm commissioned for anything, all I need to do is just get XP, and then bing, 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 combine, and then I'm done. And then over here, you've got just potions. You got my potions of luck. You've got shadow cloaks. You've got ice ones, and then frost shards and stuff. Rocket boots, which won't be useful in the dungeons, yeah. You got all these. You basically just have a bunch of potions, which I'm holding on to. Okay, now that I've put all my stuff away, let's head over to here, because there is a little bit of stuff over here. Over here, you have a couple of things. That sort of sits dormant, and, you know, you've got my sniffer farm. When sniffers released, I just sort of made an enclosure for them. Over here, like, I have just a bunch of random seeds and a sniffer and a captionet. Over here, I've got just seeds as well. I want to get, like, a sorting system with allay and everything like that, but it's an undertaking, and because of the whole, like, changing of allays and everything, and the fact that we'll probably be able to duplicate them, they'll be a lot cheaper. So I'm just gonna hold off. Then over here, you've just got my old task-like stuff. So each mob, I have rabbits for breeding. I have this, but I don't use this anymore because I pay for a subscription to, like, a task realm that Source Girl runs, which is really good. You know, I'm a big fan. But I do have a bunch of eggs there. And then I've got, do I have a, yeah, I would have a spawner in each of them. Oh well. Well, I've got those. Don't really do much with them, but there's that. And then you've got my turtle farm, which I used to use for brewing potions back when I thought dungeons were imminent, but now that they're not that imminent, it just sort of sits there. And then the final thing we've got, like, above ground before I go up to that thing over there, is my old enchanting setup. So down here, you've got a couple of things. You've got my toxic armor, you've got my netherite armor, you've got this gold armor that I wore for a thumbnail once. You've got just a bunch of random stuff. I've got a grizzly bear and a captionet. Like, I just have a bunch of items all the time. And then, you know, up there used to be my blaze spawners. I think yeah, I got rid of them, but, you know, oh well. Here's just a bunch of books. Yeah, nothing here too special, just my old enchanting room. And now if I go over here, here's, like, where my potions and stuff are. So you've got amethyst shards, you have my brewer, which I tried to get to work, but redstone on Origin Realms is finicky. And then here you've got, like, my Turtle Master potions. Do I have anything else? No. Ooh. These I need to transfer up to my other storage room. And then over here you've got things like this. You've got arrows of slowness, you've got instant healing, you've got fire resistance, and you've got strengthness. Strength. So there's all that, you know. And now we'll go to up here. So I'll cut to when I'm up there. Okay, so this is the start of my sky box. I want to make, like, an artificial night sky. Just because I think it would be it's a really cool idea to have an artificial night sky, because I'm going for like this cyberpunk vibe. But even if I don't do that, I think having just something like a massive night sky, regardless of what I do after the fact, is a really sick build. I can go off of it and whatever, because the idea I have for my realm's always changing. When I get new ideas, I'm open to change on it, because as time went on, I realized I wasn't that good of a cyberpunk builder. But maybe like last pillar of civilization or something like that I want to do. And then up here, you've got my summer fashion show location. A couple people helped out, namely Celestial helped with building, because he obviously helped with being a part of it. This, and I'll show you the other sets, but this is like the reason I was invited for hosting or judging on the fashion show that Origin Realms did, because, you know, I was a part of this, so I did all this, so they thought they'd invite me, which you know, meant a lot. Back here is where the audience members were kept, and then down there's my realm. I'm trying to think. I haven't really done anything else. I've just sort of flattened it out, because I want to... This is like the last area I need to flatten out, because obviously once you've got a flat plains realm, you can do a lot more. But, you know, I need to improve my building, but at the moment, building on Origin Realms isn't like my priority. It's working on this channel. So, that's that. Now, let me put on boots of no fall damage, and that's not what they're called, they're rocket boots, but let me put on rocket boots and then fly over here, because I need to show you this tree. And then you've got this. This is like the way up from the hole. Up here we go. So, good. Let me take out this book. This is a book written by Pringle Beaver. It was written ages ago. Hello, gamer friends. It is me, Bingle Beaver. Oh, Bingle Beaver. Give me your platinum and rubies. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh, that takes me back, because it was back when like platinum was the best. Because oh, dude. Yeah, I built this like first few weeks of me being on the server. I love it. I have a lot of sentimental value to this tree, because I built it so long ago. And like, I'm pretty sure even down here, like a couple of these are legacy dyed furniture. Like, who cares? But like, I don't know. It's just really cute. Then down here, oh, I never, oh, wait a minute. I forgot about this. Over here is my beehive, which I have never harvested, but, you know, it's cute. And then down here you've got like the office, which I never really like did enough work on, but still, it's okay. Like, I like it. I like the vibe. It just needs to be lit up a bit more. And then finally, well, not finally, but like, you have a basement layer, which I was going to work on, but I gave up on. And you've got sort of like the one thing of my realm that's pretty crazy, and it's my underground area. This is something that I started a while ago, and then I did a bit of digging on stream, a lot of digging off stream. But I'm proud of it, because I have a vision for it. I want to turn it into like a dwarven mine type thing, or just like a hobbit thing. If you've seen Empire's SMP, the thing that Fwip has, like Goblin Hole or whatever, something like that. Over here you've got the build battle thing I did with Captonium. You've got like a little campsite over there. You've got some blue crystals, because there's this narrative that I want to tell down here. And then you've got two areas that I'll go into. That I stole from the spawn, from the Lunar New Year spawn, because I thought that whole like building looked really cute. You've got this big door. This is where I did the Lunar New Year fashion show. I think this set ended up looking pretty good. I definitely could have taken it up higher or whatever, but for the time that I allotted myself to build it, I think it ended up looking really cool. And then the final area of my realm that I really want to show off is over here. And it's my mines. Over this way, you've got just my painting room. I want to make like an art gallery. There's a lot of things I want to do building-wise, but I don't want to commit the time into building a realm until Origin Realms starts to pick up again, until more people start playing it. But you know, I've got the event paintings. I've got all of the 2x2s. Quite a few of the 1x1s, but like getting the whole art collection takes a while because you know you need to find sketchy or whatever. But I do like how it looks. I wanna obviously fill it out more, have like central walls and such, but I think it looks pretty good, considering the fact that I have put next to no time into decorating it. Then we'll go straight forward to the birthplace of the Origin Realms cosmetic chaos. And this is where my first, like, idea for it came from. It was this set, which I was probably the second best set I've done. I don't know. I really like how it turned out, having all of the vines and whatever, and the glass box, but, you know, what's in here? Anything? I'll take those. Yeah, because you've got the judging tables. Back here is where all the contestants were. And this sort of started it. This is what started the Cosmetic Chaos journey on Origin Realms. I haven't changed it since. You've got down here Dietz Nuz. Up here you've got Officer Justin, which is a callback to an old ARG that someone who doesn't play the server anymore was making. Like someone was making an ARG and they don't play the server anymore for reasons. So yeah, and then down here is the last sort of thing. This was meant to be my donation, like a whole room thing. I definitely could have done more in it and need to do more in it, but you know, you've got this for Heyo, who gave me 2 Easter keys actually. I need to update that. And you've got Pro Player Eevee, who gave me 550k plus. That's just what I could remember. It's been a while since. Wait, Profile Pro Player Eevee. Have I? Yeah, last seen a month and 8 days ago. You know, I don't know how they did it. I don't know how they kept giving me rubies. I don't know whether they were just giving me everything, but you know, they did a lot to fund the streams in terms of rubies. So thanks to them. I probably will come back through, brighten this up, because it deserves it. You know, having the people who like support the channel, you know, I should make walls for them. You know, people who give me things in game, they deserve some recognition because they don't need to, but they do, and it really, really does mean a lot. And that's everything. I'm sure there's a couple of tiny little details. Oh, yes. That isn't everything. There's one little detail I missed. And it's this. Do not sit in the chair, then leave. You will die in game to fall damage. Because this is my secret base. That isn't really a secret base yet, because it hasn't really been worked on. But look at this. You know, I like this. I love how this turned out. I'm a big fan of how this looks. Of all of the like lighting and everything. Because I'm thinking of maybe making this like a trophy room, or maybe this is my donation room, or doing something here. It's a big nightmare to clear out, but I want to do something because I just think that like secret chair thing is so cool. That's going to be everything for the tour. I really hope you enjoyed. I know this is a bit weird because, you know, I'm doing it by myself and normally have a guest, but it's a bit of a logistical thing. I think I've got a guest lined up for next week. They're just doing more work on their realm, and they just sort of said it in passing, so I'll follow up with it. But I am going to look around for guests. If you are someone who has a reasonably good realm that you think could give like a 10-minute or more tour, then I'd love to do it. The requirements are you need a microphone, you need a realm that can be toured for at least 10 minutes. And that's it. That's sort of everything. Yeah. I really hope you enjoyed. Obviously, I normally do shout-outs for the guests at the end. Please subscribe. I've got memberships enabled, so if you want to become a member, please consider doing that. There are 4 tiers of memberships. I'd really appreciate it. But other than that, that should be everything. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I've been CoCap. This has been Origin Realms, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.